is Wednesday, September 14th. The year is 2022. And I'm sitting in my home. Been a long few days. Had a couple of water leaks over here. Well, you don't. I woke up one morning. I had to early this week. I can't remember. Maybe it was Monday, Friday or Monday, whatever. Anyway, had a major water leak at the curb. The water main broke on my side of the property, so I had to get a plumber over here to fix that. And so, this house had sat vacant for many, many moons. Many, many years it sat here unused, and so the water meter just broke. The pipe broke, so there was water everywhere. So I had to get somebody over here to fix that. On top of that, we had in the lower basement apartment, someone decided to use paper towels as toilet paper, and they clogged the drain, the pipe going out to the septic tank. So you have to use special type of toilet tissue, and I guess somebody decided to use paper towels, and to also flush wipes, those wipes down into the Lysol wipes. Somebody decided to stick that in the toilet system. So the past few days I had to deal with a plumber who had to come out and snake it out, and then we stuck a camera in there so we could see what was going on. And there's nothing going on. It's just, I had to order bamboo toilet tissue. If you all are having any type of problems with your sewer line and septic problems, whether you're on septic tank or sewer line, Google bamboo toilet tissue. It dissolves very easily in water, and so it won't clog. The toilet system is not, they even have bamboo paper towels, but paper towels are not supposed to be flushed down the toilet anyway. I don't care where you fucking live, whether you're on a septic tank or regular sewer service, no one should be using paper towels in the toilet. I've never done that ever in my life. Crazy part, when I lived in my old apartment complex, which is a 100-year-old building, they were constantly running around there and clogging them toilets over there. And the bottom line is that people were using those wipes and paper towels and were clogging the toilet system, so they'd have to go in there and snake it out like they did here. Snake it out and clean it out and do all this other shit. I've had that toilet snaked about 4 or 5 times, and I could have brought my own damn snake, which is what I'm going to go invest in, a snake, so I can have it. I can learn how to take that toilet up myself and snake it my damn self. It's about time to start doing some shit on my own. On my own, this wasn't how it was supposed to be. Where's maintenance? Ain't no maintenance man over here. I'm on my own. I gotta fix this shit my goddamn self, because I'm not paying these people this type of money no more. I can get my own snake and go down there and lift that fucking toilet up and snake that shit on my own. Thank you, Patti LaBelle, and I forget the other person who sang that wonderful duet with On My Own, Patti LaBelle, and I think it was McDonald. Somebody might forget his name. You gotta Google it. Anyway, Atlanta. Everybody love Atlanta. And everybody keeps saying, Walter, why would you say something positive about Atlanta? You lived there for 30 goddamn years. I've always said the best thing about Atlanta, Georgia is Hartsfield International Jackson Airport. You can get the fuck up out of here. But I had to reflect on it. Atlanta is a great place if you are an entrepreneur. If you're coming here to do your own business, I don't care what it is. I don't care what type of business it is. You will succeed in Atlanta. If you come in here with a resume, you dusting off your resume and begging these folks for a job, and you ain't got a job already lined up, or your mama or uncle or daddy don't own none of this shit around here, and they can hire you to come in there and twiddle your thumbs in their office. Atlanta is best, and to have good success, come create your own income. And I don't care what it is. If you're willing to work that hard for somebody else's company, if you're willing to do that type of, those of you who are out here working hard, some of y'all motherfuckers go to work, go hide and go take a nap someplace and still get paid in the closet someplace to sleep. They don't find my ass over here on Amazon. Where you at? Where John at? John over there in the closet sleeping, honey. Now, if you want them workers, then you can stay your ass at 9 to 5. But if you are a person who's willing to come here to this town, put in the effort, the energy, the hard work, network, meet, greet, whatever, you'll do well here. Financially, you will do well. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. I said you do well financially. I didn't say it's going to be easy. You're going to be just rich. Bro, no, you're going to be working your ass off. Because when you're self-employed, it's a lot more work involved. You own the business. And don't be discouraged by, I've noticed every time I do a video and encourage people to be self-employed, there's always some negative niggas who got something to say about people being self-employed and why they want to stay on the slave. They rather stay on the plantation. There always be some niggas who think life is easier working for somebody else. It probably is easier for you, but you ain't gonna get nowhere. You ain't gonna get nothing out of it. You definitely ain't gonna get wealthy. You want to create wealth, create your own damn business. I don't care what it is. As long as you're prepared to put the work into it and try to answer everybody, people who get their own business, they fail. Well, everybody has had a failure in life. Tons of them. But if you're doing something that you absolutely love doing, whatever it might be, hell, it can be baking cookies for all I know. I love what I do involving fitness. I enjoy it because I love it. I didn't like when I was renovating houses. I know how to renovate these houses. People come and say, "Oh my God, this house is so beautiful. You should renovate houses again." I said, "Oh no." I didn't love it. I love what I do with fitness. I love seeing people's bodies change. I like to see people exercise, and I like to see something. I see something tangible because your health is your wealth. But there are so many amazing opportunities for the self-employed and entrepreneurs here in Atlanta. I see it every day. And people are getting wealthy here. And not just Atlanta, any damn where for that matter. But you have a decent population, and then you got the internet, you can sell shit all over the internet all day long. But you got to get out this mindset that I'm going to go to Atlanta and go work for someone else. Only come to Atlanta, and I'm not, let me say that. I would only suggest that you come to Atlanta, or if you're here in Atlanta already, and you're willing to step out on your own faith and believe in yourself and possibly create your own income. I don't care what it might be. You have to figure that out on your own. I can't even give you suggestions because there's so much shit to do. I'm working on this house. I met so many people doing all kinds of stuff. There's some amazing opportunity. There's some money in this town. There's wealth everywhere if you know how to find it. Look yourself in the mirror and say, what do I love to do? What would I love to do? What can I do? What do I enjoy getting up out of bed every morning and saying, I love it. I love doing this. Just ask yourself that. What would I love to be able to earn an income doing? I think there's some opportunities here. There have always been opportunities here. For the people who are entrepreneurs, they do well here. They own restaurants, stores. They make things. They sell stuff. I don't care what it is. If you got some hustle in you, you can survive here in Atlanta. If you got some hustle in you. But if you're a lazy, good-for-nothing nigga, then don't come here. We got enough of those motherfuckers laying up around here. And we're going into homosexual season coming up. It's getting chilly outside now. Niggas is about to get engaged. Now, I love you, baby. You didn't say you loved me early this summer when you was running around everywhere with the boys and everything. Now the weather's starting to get a little chilly outside and the leaves starting to fall. You in love. Get rid of that bum. Quick. Lock them doors when you go out there. When you go to work, they lock the door. You can't come back here and go someplace else. I'll see you next summer when you hang with the boys. Homosexual season. Bums who love to have sex in your home while you working someplace. You don't be bothered with them this fall. Warning. I do a separate video about that because it's getting worse. Inflation and pushed a whole bunch of motherfuckers out there looking into happy relationships, get married, and I have children, everything else, men and women, with no intentions of doing shit but laying up in the house watching the new Sherry TV show, whatever her name is. They got rid of Wendy Williams. They got some other dude's crappy show on TV. I'm doing that separate video about that to warn you all about what's coming. Coming soon. Homosexual season. This fall. But anyway, everybody I know that's in Atlanta is doing well. They have their own business. I don't care what it is. They do some hair, nails, make wigs. There's so many talented people who are here doing well. I didn't say they came here and jumped off the Greyhound all of a sudden, ooh, that's success. No, it don't work that way. They had to put some hard work into it. When they got off that Greyhound, they were running around until they figured some things out. If you talk to any of these people who have been to success, they'll tell you the tough times they've been through. Everybody always looks at Instagram and social media, look at all the great stuff. Oh, these people doing well in this, but no one really gives you the journey here about how they got there, how they were scrounging around eating ramen noodles on a regular basis, but they was at these fancy restaurants and driving these expensive cars. Everybody who had been on the verge of bankruptcy and flat ass broke. Everybody goes through that. I've gone through it. It's part of life. You know, you think you're going to go through life and you're going to be hunky-dory, don't work that damn way. But I'd much rather see people come to Atlanta. The reason why I'm saying this is I talked to a friend of mine who was working for a company here in Atlanta. He was working his ass off for the motherfuckers, giving his all. Learning the industry, just doing everything, you know, was working his ass off for this particular company he was with. And out of the blue, after he worked his ass off, got the company back, you know, the company had been having issues, and he got all that stuff resolved, got everything back on track for the company, getting the company back profitable and all this stuff, working his ass off. Out of the blue, out of nowhere, they decided to let him go. They said he wasn't a good fit. I bet he wasn't a good fit after white folks and got back on their feet and got everything back together again, and then they ain't have to pay you. They don't pay you all this damn money. Get your ass out of here. We can take it from here now. We know. Thank you very much for showing us everything you do. We got all your books. You made training booklets and all this stuff. So how'd you do all that? But I was trying to show everybody what to do and how to do this and how that and how all employees can do it. They weren't doing it all before. In essence, he helped their business thrive, and then they got rid of them. Do you not know how many times I've heard the story? Do you know how many people I personally know who went into companies and worked in places here in Atlanta and various other places and helped turn that shit around, and then they got rid of their asses? Now, this fool has now went to another company, same old shit. I said, when are you gonna learn from this? You know, you can be a turnaround expert. You say, I'm in demand. I can get a job. Yeah, but aren't you tired of running around helping somebody else build wealth and turn their business around, and then they get rid of you? You don't own nothing. I said, what? You can own a business, do it yourself. Wouldn't you want to own your own business where you call the shots and you don't have to worry about somebody firing you and taking your income away, and you worry about how you're going to feed your wife and kids? He had a bunch of kids. I wouldn't want to live my life like that. I ain't got no children. None. Well, like I said, I would strongly recommend that if you come to any major city, you find some skill that you have that you can create your own business and have success. Your own business, not working with, nothing wrong with working with somebody, working for someone. But at some point you might want to, like I said, do like Patty Bell said, I'm on my own. You know, you want to be on your own, do your own thing. You have to worry about getting fired. Or a recession coming along, and you'll be laying off folks. You can't lay off your damn self. And all the years I've been self-employed, I've never woke up and said, Walter, I'm going to lay your ass off today. What do you mean I'm laying your ass off? What's going on? I'm laying you off. You know, that business is slow. They don't need you no more. What do you think you don't need me no more? Well, what am I going to do? You can't lay your own self off. What is this? You laying off? I've never heard of a person owning their own business laying their own self off. Or shutting down the business and sending everybody home, or firing yourself. I guess it could happen, but I don't think it's logically insane. You know, why would Walter fire Walter? Why would Walter lay off Walter? I own this shit. So anyway, those are all just my ideas and suggestions. You niggas gonna do what the fuck you want to do any goddamn way. So what the fuck does it make? One thing I've learned about black folks, y'all the most hard-headed niggas on planet Earth. Woo! Talk to black folks is like talking to a brick wall. They gonna do what the fuck they want to do. They gonna do what they want to do, regardless of what any suggestions anybody tell you. Niggas gonna do what they want to do. They're not, forgive me for saying this, but I think a lot of black folks, this whole independent thing, instilled by black mothers into their children, it is destructive. They know how to do teamwork. They don't know how to come together as a family and work together as a unit. I have a lot of respect for these Latinos who come to this country and work as a family, the husband and wife. It was bizarre. Well, I won't say it was bizarre, but to see these Hispanics and Latinos who came to my home and work and show up with their kids and wives in tow who also work together. Very unusual to see black men and women married doing this type of work together at the same job site. But that's what happened here. They understand working together as a team, united, and all these Latinos who showed up here were all self-employed because in many instances they didn't even have a green card to really be here working. So listen, black people have got to start focusing on building wealth. It's kind of hard to build wealth working for someone else. Maybe impossible. Something y'all need to start thinking about. But anyway, I gotta get out of here because I see Earl Grey pull up here and he just brought this dog in here too. So Grayson was out getting his eye repaired, the cherry eye removed today. So I guess he's here now. So he's running to the house, terrorizing everybody. He just had surgery, probably over this half sleeping. They drugged his ass out. I said, y'all give him some extra anesthesia and knock his ass out. Whatever they give him to knock that mud out, put his ass right in the cage, go to sleep. But anyway, today is Wednesday, September 14th. The year is 2022. You know, maybe this was a positive video about that. I don't know. I'm trying. Fuck Atlanta, y'all. I'm out of here. Wednesday, September 14th. The year is 2022. I'm out of here. I'll speak to y'all later.